Welcome back, viewers. You're watching The Savera and I'm Shafali. US President Donald Trump has issued a broad proclamation suspending the entry of foreign nationals intending to study at Harvard University, marking a significant escalation in the administration's ongoing conflict within the institute. According to a statement released by the White House, the order instructs the US State Department to not only block new student visa applicants, but also to review and potentially revoke the visas of current international students already enrolled in Harvard, who fall under the scope of the order. The administration has justified the move on national security grounds, citing provisions within the Immigration and Nationality Act that allows the president to deny entry to individuals deemed detrimental to the interest of the United States. In the proclamation, President Trump reportedly asserted that Harvard's conduct rendered it an unsuitable environment for foreign students and researchers. A White House fact sheet stated that while the president supports the idea of having foreign students at US institutes, he believes they should align with American values. The administration has raised concern over what is characterized as troubling foreign affiliations at Harvard, pointing to over $150 million in reported funding from China and linking international students to incidents of anti-Semitism on campus. It also cited long-standing warnings from the FBI about the exploitation of US universities by foreign advisories to steal research, spread disinformation, and gain undue access. The directive accused Harvard of failing to report illegal or suspicious activity involving international students to the Department of Homeland Security and of abording residual influence. In addition, it referenced prior accusations that the university did not sufficiently protect Jewish students following the Hamas attack on Israel in October 2023, an issue President Trump has previously criticized the university for. This visa suspension formed part of a broader series of federal actions targeting Harvard. The Trump administration had earlier revoked the university's student and exchange visitor program certification, although that move was temporarily blocked by a federal court ruling in Boston. The new proclamation is said to rely on a different legal framework, which would complicate efforts to challenge it in court. Further tightening its oversight, the State Department reportedly instructed embassies and consultants to implement stricter vetting procedures for visa applicants seeking to travel to Harvard, including more rigorous social media screenings. Tensions between Harvard and the federal government have grown over the university's resistance to complying with certain government mandates related to campus governance and curriculum reforms. University officials have suggested that the administration's actions are retaliatory, particularly in light of Harvard's refusal to align with federal expectations. In response, Harvard has expanded its legal battle, arguing that the new restrictions infringe upon constitutional protections and the institute's academic independence. Alongside the visa restrictions, the administration had imposed financial penalties on Harvard, including the termination of $450 million in federal grants and the freezing of over $2.2 million in funding. The university's tax-exempt status is also reportedly under review, with proposed legislation targeting large university endowments. The Department of Homeland Security have additionally alleged that Harvard failed to adequately comply with the federal request for information related to misconduct by international students, a claim the university disputes, stating that if responded fully and in good faith. While the order has now taken effect, legal experts anticipate further challenges in court, particularly given the administration's prior setback on similar immigration actions. Nothing less, this proclamation may face a different legal tragedy due to its distinct basis under immigration law. With international students comprising roughly 25% of Harvard's student population, the decision is expected to have far-reaching consequences, not only for the university, but also for the US international education, research, collaboration, and diplomatic relations. An unnamed administration officially reported framed the move as necessary for national security, suggesting that federal action was justified when institutions failed to cooperate. That's all for now on this update. Stay tuned to The Savera, download the app and follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter and YouTube.